tonight?
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before a professional.
I had to always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more next time Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis engage in heated exchange, exposing deepening rift. Former allies turned rivals, Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, traded fiery insults during a tense press conference, escalating tensions between the boxing legend and his former protege. The heated exchange underscored the growing divide between the two, as Mayweather addressed feelings of jealousy, stating he has faced it throughout his career and that it comes with the territory. Their ongoing conflict highlights the complexities of their once close relationship, now strained by public disputes and personal differences.
Tonight.
I was dealing with this. Throughout my whole. Well, I had people jealous of me throughout my whole career before a professional. Jealousy comes with the territory. I sell the arena out every time, and I say to myself, y'all people not tired? Y'all done been here 50. We done sold the arena out 50 times, and y'all keep coming up short. We could do it 50 more times. Y'all gonna keep coming up short. What's meant to be in life is meant to be. And Cruz, and as far as what Cruz would take, he know he didn't win. No, he didn't win at all. And if Tank really would have lost the fight, I would have said he lost. And of course, we in California. This is Mexico. So, I mean, if you don't.
Gervonta Davis voiced his frustration, explaining that many people fail to fully grasp Floyd Mayweather's words and actions. He hinted that Mayweather has been playing subtle, behind-the-scenes games, seemingly supportive in public but working against him privately. Davis suggested that Mayweather's moves were calculated, and while the public viewed him as a mentor, there were underlying issues that painted a different picture. He emphasized that Mayweather wasn't always acting in his best interest, despite outward appearances. Davis made it clear that their relationship had shifted, implying that Mayweather was covertly undermining him in ways that weren't immediately visible. He urged the public to see through the facade and recognize Mayweather's true intentions.
I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it. Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
The tension between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Floyd Mayweather has been simmering for years, but it reached a boiling point due to personal issues, particularly involving Mayweather's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. What began as a close mentor-student relationship evolved into a full-blown feud, leading to their eventual fallout. Tank, once Floyd's protege, was signed under Mayweather Promotions, with Floyd guiding him both in and out of the ring. However, cracks began to form as Tank grew increasingly frustrated with Floyd's control over his career. Rumors circulated that Mayweather was overly involved in Tank's business decisions, which Tank resented. The final straw reportedly came when Tank was linked to Yaya Mayweather. Yaya, who was previously in a high-profile relationship with rapper NBA YoungBoy, allegedly had a brief involvement with Tank, which deeply upset Floyd given his protective nature over his daughter. This incident fueled even more animosity between the two boxers, further straining their relationship.
But we always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. There's a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. There's a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked it.
What makes this feud particularly dramatic is the history between the two. Floyd was instrumental in launching Tank's career, promoting him as the next big star in boxing. He provided Tank with opportunities, advice, and exposure, helping him rise to prominence. However, over time, their bond began to deteriorate. After their fallout, Tank left Mayweather Promotions, openly criticizing Floyd's management style and seeking independence in his career. While both men have moved on professionally, the bitterness lingers. Floyd, known for his ego and business acumen, no longer acknowledges Tank as his protege, while Tank continues to distance himself from Floyd's influence. Their once strong bond has been irreparably broken, proving that even in boxing, personal conflicts can destroy professional relationships.
But we always see solid relationships end due to a female, man. They've started multiple wars. They're a reason why a lot of men are locked up right now. They're a reason why a lot of men are in that grave right now. I believe in this case, we don't know all the details, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Tank smashed Floyd's daughter. Tank went ahead and smashed Floyd's daughter on this one and sullied the relationship. It was done after that. But there had to be a reason why he went ahead and went that route. And I think he went that route because there wasn't enough money coming in. And Tank probably thought that it was going to be better than it was early on. So we said, you know what? Hey, she throwing it at me. Let me go ahead and do what I do. And from that instance, Floyd said, hey, you got the game up. I'm about to let you really know how it is. You about to go up against a real go-getter, a real headhunter. Tank knocked him out.
Now that Gervonta Tank Davis has achieved superstar status in boxing, many who played a role in his rise are eager to claim credit. Adrien Broner, a former world champion and one of Tank's earliest supporters, recently reminded everyone that he was the one who first brought Tank to the gym. According to Broner, it was his connection that led Floyd Mayweather to recognize Tank's talent and ultimately decide to promote and support him. Broner claims that Mayweather still thanks him for introducing Tank, acknowledging that Broner brought him a future superstar. Floyd always tells me, you gave me a good one, Broner said, emphasizing his pivotal role in Tank's journey. Despite the ups and downs in their relationship, Broner insists that Tank is still like a little brother to him. He expressed pride in Tank's success and made it clear that he will always stand by him. I'm always going to support Tank, he's my little bro, Broner stated. Tank's rise to stardom has been remarkable, and while many have contributed to his journey, Broner wants to ensure his role isn't forgotten. Whether or not Tank publicly acknowledges Broner's influence, one thing is certain, Broner takes pride in Tank's achievements and will always see him as family.
I'm from and to watch it. I was there.
You can relate to it?
I can relate, and to be honest, I'm the reason he got signed to the team.
That's a true story.
Explain that. Why? How did that happen?
I brought him to the gym with an AB shirt on.
Ooh, true story.
But I didn't have everything right yet. You know, everything wasn't moving yet. You know, I was a little slow on my feet. So I gave him the floor. And every time we bring it up, Floyd like, thank you, AB. You gave me a good one.
Does that feel like a win for About Billions Promotions as well?
Of course, because at the end of the day, I don't care who promotes Gervonta Davis. I'm still going to support him. Same way. You know, he's a little brother to me.
Tank been around us since he was like 17, 16. Adrien was already famous on TV and everything. He brought him on the internet. Twin didn't even know it.
Adrien Broner has nothing but praise for Gervonta Tank Davis, recognizing him as an exceptional fighter with extraordinary talent. Broner highlights Tank's power, speed, and ring intelligence, believing he has the skills to dominate the lightweight division and defeat any opponent. He acknowledges Tank's growth over the years, crediting his dedication and hard work for his success. Broner is confident that no lightweight fighter can match Tank's abilities, seeing him as a complete fighter who continues to prove himself at the highest level. He believes Tank's dominance in the sport will only continue to grow.
Man, Tank got the skills to beat anybody, and he was blessed. He was blessed with the power to hurt anybody if he lands with a solid punch. But I don't think he should go mess with no 147 pounder no time soon. With the skills he got, he can beat anybody. But my opinion, I think he got enough on his plate at 135 pounds with the Shakurs, Ryan Garcia's, Devin Haney's,
Frank Martin now.
Frank Martin, who's going to be a big name, a good name. And he should just focus on that.
Teofimo,
who's still one of the best lightweights out there. Even with people, talking shit about him. I tell fighters, every fight isn't going to be a hands down amazing performance. But as long as you get by, as long as you get the victory and get to the next one, that's all that matters, man. Teofimo is a great talent. He's a good dude, and it's a lot of talent at 135 pounds. And I think Tank should just clean all of that up. Worried about cleaning all of that up, one at a time, and then jump to 140 pounds.
Him and Regis right now for the belt.
Yeah, for sure. I think he'd beat Regis though.
Why?
His talent. His talent.
Floyd Mayweather's relationship with Gervonta Tank Davis has always appeared more business-oriented than personal. While Floyd played a significant role in Tank's rise by promoting him under Mayweather Promotions, many believe his support was driven by financial gain rather than genuine mentorship or affection. Now that Tank has left Mayweather Promotions, Floyd's attitude toward him seems to have shifted, suggesting that his primary interest was profit, not Tank's personal success. Throughout their time together, there were constant signs of tension. Tank often expressed frustration with how he was being managed, and Floyd, despite publicly praising him, never seemed fully invested in building a strong personal bond. When Tank decided to go independent, Floyd's support noticeably waned. This raises the question, was Floyd ever truly happy for Tank's success, or was he only invested as long as he could profit from it? If Floyd genuinely cared about Tank beyond business, he would have continued to support him even after his departure. Instead, Floyd has become distant, indicating that their connection was more about control and financial benefit. Tank's decision to leave Mayweather Promotions allowed him to take full control of his career, proving he no longer needed Floyd to succeed. This may explain why Floyd's enthusiasm has faded. Without a financial stake in Tank's victories, his interest has diminished. Ultimately, Floyd's actions revealed that his relationship with Tank was rooted in business, not mentorship, and now that the money is no longer flowing, his support has evaporated.
Because Floyd knows I could beat Tank. He's just setting up his boy. I think Tank was happy you think Floyd was happy that Tank left?
Can that fight happen for the right now?
Floyd was there at Ryan Garcia and Tank fight for Tank? Floyd loves him. Floyd is going to promote himself. That's why Floyd came out with them damn chains and his $20 million watch. Man, y'all gotta really think about how he be thinking.
Calvin Ford, the longtime mentor and trainer of Gervonta Tank Davis, has always stressed the importance of surrounding oneself with solid people to navigate both the challenges of boxing and life. Ford recalls frequently reminding Tank that, while Floyd Mayweather is a legendary figure, Tank is his own man. Ford would tell Tank, "Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis," highlighting the distinction that was key to shaping Tank's mindset. Even Floyd understood that Tank needed to develop his own identity, separate from his former promoter. Ford shared that Tank would sometimes be surprised by how he spoke to Floyd, reinforcing the message that Tank had to step into his own role, rather than merely being seen as Mayweather's protege.
I had to always remind Tank, Floyd is Floyd, but you're Gervonta Davis.
That's right.
Distinguish the two.
Yes.
And me and Floyd used to go to, I said, he's not you, Floyd, he's Tank.
That's right.
And Tank used to look at me like, yeah, he talking to Floyd like that?
That's right.
Floyd understood that it was certain things that I had to give to him, well as what he was giving to him.
That's right.
To make that balance, to make the car drive
That's
smooth.
Right.
That's right.
And it worked. You know what I'm saying? And I told Floyd, like, he's growing into being his own man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, respect the talent.
Respect the talent.
Respect the talent. And we see where he's growing to, you know? That's why when people talk, I say, I can't take shit away from Floyd.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because his body of work of being there and nurturing us through them waters and whatnot.
That's right.
Because he's been there where we haven't.
That's right.
You know? But when it came to raising him in this ring,
that shit.
Ford explained that both he and Floyd imparted valuable lessons to Tank, describing it as a balancing act. Mayweather provided certain insights, while Ford offered guidance from a different perspective. Together, they helped Tank develop into a fighter capable of standing on his own. Ford also emphasized that, despite their differences, he would never diminish Floyd's impact on Tank's journey, stating, "I can't take anything away from Floyd, his body of work, and the way he nurtured us through those waters." However, when it came to guiding Tank on his own path, Ford knew exactly what was needed. Ultimately, Ford recognized that Tank had to forge his own identity. While Floyd's influence had been significant, it was Tank's own hard work and growth that brought him to where he is today.
So signing with Floyd, you know, we fast forward a little bit, sign with Floyd. Floyd puts Tank in a position to fight Pedraza.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were saying that was like, you know, that was a setup fight, so forth and so on. Tank goes in there. What's your thoughts going into that fight? Like, oh, listen, this Pedraza, undefeated champion.
Well, I understood the whole thing. Floyd understood the thing. Well, you'll see it in our documentary.
Yeah.
But when Floyd was trying to, because he was trying to fight a lot of guys that was champions. You know what I'm saying? And the guys that he was putting in front of us, you know, they lost their belts. And then when the situation came about when Tank had to fight for, we had no choice but to fight for Pedraza. And that was a hard fight. He was undefeated. He was an Olympian, you know, and he was on the road, you know. And when Tank went in there and put on that performance that night, it was unreal. It was unreal. And that's the fight that I always put in my thoughts, because I watched him.
Floyd Mayweather has always craved the spotlight in the boxing world, and even after his retirement, he continues to chase attention, ensuring his name stays relevant. Many believe that, instead of fully embracing the new generation of fighters, Floyd struggles with relinquishing his status as the face of boxing. Now, as Gervonta Tank Davis rises to superstardom, Floyd seems to have difficulty accepting that the spotlight is no longer solely on him.
The face of boxing. And I get it, you a hell of a fighter, bro. You undefeated. But let these young niggas shine, bro. And your daughter still chose wrong. You get what I'm saying? So that shit crazy. You know, people with power, with money, think that they money saved them from the world, but like, nah, bro, you do fucked up shiesty shit, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, bro. I never look at you the same. I never look at you the same, dog.
Tank has proven himself to be one of the most electrifying fighters in the sport, with knockout power and a growing fan base that sees him as boxing's future. However, rather than fully supporting Tank's rise, Floyd often makes remarks or takes actions that redirect attention back to himself. He frequently reminds others of his own accomplishments, seemingly to ensure no one forgets his dominance. Many boxing analysts believe that Floyd needs to accept that his time has passed, and Tank is now the star the sport needs. Instead of trying to share the spotlight or subtly compete with Tank, they argue that Floyd should embrace the role of mentor and allow the younger generation to shine. However, Floyd's actions suggest he struggles with seeing someone else take the throne he once held. Jealousy may play a role in his behavior, as he sees Tank receiving the kind of attention he once commanded. While Floyd will always be a boxing legend, the sport is moving forward, and Tank is at the forefront. The best thing Floyd could do is accept that his era is over and support Tank without making it about himself, but whether he's willing to do that remains uncertain.
Billions and still wanna be hood, like what? Nigga, that's ass backwards, bro, like no, dog. But Gervonta Davis, man, you know, a lot of people may say he's arrogant or whatever the case may be, bro. I don't see it. You know, I just see him playing for the internet. You know, they say something, he say something back. You get what I'm saying? But listen to this, what Gervonta Davis had to say. And it was a good interview. At first, I ain't like it because, like, the interviewer, you know, he from Gervonta Davis hood too, but it's like he also wanted them to be one of the people to know that he's from the hood, he came from the street. Like, nah, bro, like, no, bro.
From the very beginning, Floyd Mayweather never wanted Gervonta Tank Davis to surpass his own legacy. While he appeared to guide Tank's career, it now seems that he was also trying to control it in a way that would prevent Tank from becoming bigger than him. Recently, Tank revealed that Floyd pushed him into taking the fight against Jose Pedraza, not because it was the best move for his career, but because Floyd wanted him to lose. Pedraza was an undefeated world champion and a dangerous opponent for the young and inexperienced Tank at the time. Many now believe Floyd saw this as an opportunity to derail Tank's rise before it even began. Had Tank lost that fight, it could have hindered his momentum and delayed his ascent to stardom. However, Tank shocked everyone by dominating Pedraza and winning the IBF Super Featherweight title. What was intended to be a setback became a defining moment in Tank's career, proving that he was a special talent. This unexpected victory may have frustrated Floyd, as it showed Tank's potential for greatness beyond what Floyd had planned for him. Looking back, it's clear that Floyd always wanted to control Tank's career on his terms. He likely never anticipated that Tank would rise so quickly and eventually outgrow his promotion. Now, with Tank standing as one of boxing's biggest stars, Floyd can no longer hold him back. Though Floyd may have once tried to set Tank up for failure, Tank proved that he didn't need anyone dictating his success. He was always destined to shine on his own.
After seeing what I seen when Gervonta Davis was talking about the beef between him and Floyd Mayweather and how he wanted him to lose against Jose Pedraza, when I watched the end, when they was announcing Tank as the winner, you can see Floyd Mayweather in the back, just looking salty, wiping his nose. He not even really clapping. He looking like, damn, this nigga beat the odds. But y'all, this shit is crazy. Look at this photo. Look how Floyd is looking at Gervonta like, damn, I wanted you to lose for it. The whole fight hit different. Y'all need to go watch it over. This shit crazy, dude. So if people don't know, allegedly the beef stemmed from Floyd Mayweather's daughter Snapchatting Gervonta on Snapchat. I'm guessing people when Floyd Cam got wind of that and they told Floyd like, hey, I think Gervonta knocking your daughter loose. Floyd said, Gervonta knocking my daughter loose? Nah. Then they showed him the proof. They like, look, this is the blood. He's all up in it.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more next time.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.